Today I felt a need to download a YouTube video. It was just a normal day. I wanted to save a video on my computer. So I searched online for platforms that allow video downloads. And yes, I found many websites. But I noticed something: most of the top websites are full of ads, pop-ups everywhere. And when it came to high quality downloads, they wanted my money. Maximum 720p was free, and even that required watching ads. At that moment, a light turned on in my head. We are living in the age of artificial intelligence, so why not take my problem to the court of Gemini? I am not a technical person. I come from a finance background. I am basically technically uneducated, or you may call me an illiterate, since I can't write a single line of code on my own. You can see on the screen I am explaining my problem to Gemini in layman language, and it is understanding me. I am telling it exactly what features I want on my application. Honestly, if I hired someone on Fiverr, they might charge hundreds of dollars and probably take weeks. But here, Gemini is literally spoon-feeding me and making the progress very quick. I asked Gemini to create a virtual environment and install libraries inside it. Now let me explain this in simple words. When we build different applications, each application may require different libraries, and sometimes different versions of the same library. If we install everything globally, conflicts of versions and dependencies happen, which might make our other applications stop working. With a virtual environment, all libraries stay inside that application folder only. They do not spread inside the whole computer. There is also a downside of virtual environment. If another application needs the same library, it has to download it again. It takes space and extra time. But for now, that seems fine to me. Now you can see on the screen, Gemini is guiding me step by step. In application development, so far I like Python the most, because I only need command prompt or a PowerShell and a notepad, and both already exist on every computer. You can see we created a virtual environment. We installed the required libraries. We created a file named main.py, just as Gemini told us. We pasted the code exactly as Gemini told us. Technically, our application should now be complete, if no bugs appear. But so far I have learned that perfect code in first try is a myth. To launch the application, we type Python plus the file name of the code file in command prompt. It is a little unconventional way to run an application, but this is temporary, until our application fulfills all requirements. We will run it like this. Now our application is ready. The user interface is very basic, nothing fancy. Let's download a video and test it. Alright, let's choose this one. You can see we now have an option to download up to 4K quality. This is already better than most free websites. Let's start the download. The video is downloaded. It is inside the output folder we chose. Let's play it. Oh, the video is there, but there is no sound. As I told you earlier, development and errors go together. So let's talk to Gemini again. We don't need to think much, let Gemini take the stress. We tell it that downloaded video has no audio. We also requested some extra features. We want a progress bar. We also want a cancel button. And when downloading starts, the application becomes not responding. We want that fixed as well. Now Gemini is saying that the audio issue is related to FFmpeg. In simple words, FFmpeg is a powerful multimedia tool. It helps process video and audio files. Many applications depend on it. I had downloaded it before for another project, but Gemini insists that I download it again. I am refusing. It is almost 2.5 GB, and my main drive only has around 50 GB free. So yes, I am being reluctant here. First, we try to locate the FFmpeg file manually. Maybe it is lost somewhere in the Windows folder. It is taking too long. Fine, let's move on. Now I try my simple survival trick. In command prompt, I will run pip install FFmpeg. My logic is simple. If something related to it exists on my system, maybe it will attach itself to my virtual environment. And look, it installs something. Maybe this will work. Before replacing the code, let's test it again. Maybe the issue was temporary. But now a strange error appears. We will tell Gemini about this error. And we also ask it to remove the manual FFmpeg path from the code, because we do not even know where it is located. Here Gemini explains a long story. I don't fully understand it, and I don't even want to know about it. But I know one thing: copy, paste and replace. We replace the code. We test again. Video downloads, but still no audio. Let's try another video, assuming that could be the issue with one particular video. Okay, same issue. VLC shows some error related to Opus codec. We tell Gemini again. Now Gemini says you did not download the complete FFmpeg package. Maybe it is right, but I am stubborn, and I am telling Gemini to fix it. Fix it without downloading 2.5 GB again. We try new code again here. Still no audio. Now I remember something funny. Once Sam Altman from ChatGPT said, if artificial intelligence is not giving desired results, apply pressure and try threatening them. So I jokingly threatened Gemini. And you can see it even writes issue persists in inverted commas, like it is teasing or taunting me. Gemini has an attitude. If you get angry at other models, they become soft, whereas Gemini becomes more stubborn. But it gives new code again. We will try it. While the video downloads, let me tell you a story that shows my level of noobness. You can see the download speed is around 4 MB per second. My internet connection is 20 MB per second. Once I argued with my internet service provider, I said why I am not getting 20 MB per second when I am being charged for it. This poor guy explained something that sounds like a scam. Internet speed is given in megabits per second, but the computer shows megabytes per second. 1 byte equals 8 bits. That day I learned something important. Anyways, the video is downloaded. Let's play it. And finally the audio works. And the Altman's technique worked. I will not play too much. Maybe Mr. Ethical Hacker might send a copyright claim. Now let's finalize the application. We will ask Gemini to create an executable file, a .exe file. I download a free icon from the internet. There are many free icons available. Also, we could generate one using AI. But that would be in PNG format. Then we would have to convert it to ICO format. So I just download a ready-made one. Gemini tells us to install something called py installer. We install it. Then Gemini gives a chunk of code to paste inside the main file. Honestly, I hate searching where to paste code. Even if Gemini tells me the line number, it still feels complicated. So I ask it one last time, give me the full final code, which I will use for replacing the previous one. I replace the entire file. Then I run the final command it gives. And that is it. Total time taken was around 33 minutes. And this time can be even shorter if you are a little less technically illiterate than me, or if FFmpeg does not trap you. With good internet and smooth execution, this can be done in less than 10 minutes. Now we can download 4K videos without ads and without paying money. If you are a freak like me, you might never need to hire a programmer again because of the advancement in AI. In future videos, I will show you more things. I am already using a text-to-speech model which I run on my GPU, and it gives excellent results, very close to 11 labs. It can even clone my own voice, and it is absolutely free. Soon we will also work on Android applications. Right now I am still trying to understand Android Studio. If you also want to build applications without being a developer or just want to see a noob struggling, just subscribe to No Dev Needed. Because we are not developers or programmers, but we are getting things done.